Brother man, you there? Brother man, you there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Check, check. Can you hear me? Check, check.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I can't see you, baby. I can't see you. I need that camera.
Hold on 1 second. Gas speakers. I can hear.
The show's live. Just, just go back to wherever you had it on.
Yeah. Here you go. Here you go. Boom. Boom.
Where's my phone? Are we still on the phone? Are we talking on the fucking thing?
No. I got my camera. I got my microphone on. Can you hear me? Okay though.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I need to see you again. Can't see you now, damn it.
I can't see myself
You did
either,
something.
motherfuckers.
You
What the
did something
fuck?
when you fucked me. You took out the camera and then you fucked it up. I seen you and then I didn't see you.
Damn it! Come on, bitch. Let's see. See the true.
No.
This
All right, I'm gonna take you off for a minute while you figure it
not
out.
part.
If you come back on, I'll see you in the background.
Okay, you know what? Hold on. Send me another link. Send me another link, man. Fuck.
Well, try this one. Try the old one again. The last one should be good. Damn! I didn't even want to do my intro like this, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. Uh-huh. While Ray gets his shit figured out, we just gonna come in and do a little intro like we do, man. All right. All right. Man. We gonna come in like this, y'all. While Ray get his shit figured out, welcome to that pub. Here we go. We doing a little Thursday. Check it out. Harris is drinking again. Pubcast. That's right. Back up in your ass for a Thursday afternoon. Yeah, it's been a few months. It's been a little bit, but we had to come back and show ourselves on this afternoon. Brother Ray, he's getting his shit together. He's up in a new spot. I'm in a new spot, testing out a new background. And I just had to come through. I had to show off my curls, you know what I mean? I had to show off everything. Yo, Harris is drinking, and this morning it is vegetable juice. I'm invested in that juicer again. And hell, I will say today's I don't even know, but my last actually alcoholic drink was February 5th. Can I get a round of applause for that one? There was my applause button. Yes, the damn people sleeping in. Where's my applause button? Anyway, I'll pat myself on the back. So, good morning, good afternoon, happy spring. Like I said, man, we got spinach, we got beets, we got the apples, 2 things of celery, some carrots, lemon, lime, ginger. Harry's drinking again. And if you are still consuming them spirits, drink responsibly, as always. I might have to send Brother Ray a new link. He's supposed to be tapping in. You know how it goes with 58-year-old co-hosts and whatnot, though. it don't always work out. It don't always work out, and he's got an old shitty laptop that he's trying to get the camera working. I just seen him. That's why I went press live, and then he's like, "Man, fuck, I gotta do something with the mic," and the mic was working fine, and he messed up his whole shit. Man, like, come on, man. But anyway, we're gonna just get into it a little bit. Back from the dead. That's what this episode is. Just randomly. Hey, look. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's been watching the clips. You know, the channel's actually been growing since the last live, which was Thanksgiving, possibly January. And really what it is if you have seen some of the clips and everything, it's like there comes a point where you have to take a reset for yourself and rethink your life, everything. And that's what I've been doing the last 9 months or so. You know, the end of Reno got really rough for me there. Fell back into some not so good stuff, and had to relocate. You know, I come back here to the great land, this great state of Utah, and you know, I'm good. You know, it's just a different vibe out here for me, and I had to realize that. And so here we are. Been doing work on the show and just doing a lot of spiritual growth, as well as trying to get my health back in order. Like I said, we back on this juicing tip. I reached my highest weights like 2 weeks ago. It was like I weighed myself. I was 236. Oh my goodness, I haven't been 236 in about some years. I would say 10 years, 15 years, maybe. So it's like I gotta check myself in all angles. My drug use got out of control again. You know, the daily drinking. I wasn't drinking a lot, but every other day, I would be like a shot, have a beer, have this, have that, the black and milds, you know. And I want to take my health a lot more serious as I do get older, and just doing a lot of soul searching, you know, a lot more reading, trying to get back to writing the basics, you know, staying off social media and really just investing maximum time with my son. I'm being so crazy right now. I don't even want the mic to mess up this good hair. I don't know, you know, if you notice, you know, but yeah, from the curls to the bald, back to the curls, looking good, but we got to put them on, get them right, get them tight. Let me go ahead and send Ray a new email, man. He was fiddling with the stuff and he had it perfect, man. It's like we've been talking about doing the show and, you know, we get this and this for so long that it's like, I just got to go. I got to reach out to my channel, my fan base, if you will, not a fan base, but, you know, my listeners, supporters, just the few people that do tap in, and anybody else along the way. In the past, you know, most of the shows have been on a Thursday night. Today's a Thursday afternoon. I'm working tonight, you know, whole different job and everything since, of course, the beginning of this show. Brother Ray, you got the link again, man. You got the link again. So come through. But if not, I'll rock 30 minutes solo. I got a lot to talk about. And there is a lot to talk about in the world. So much stuff going on. One of the reasons why I have to sit back and, you know, everybody, we can, because we have the ability to be a moderator, a so-called influencer, what have you, but not everybody should. And even with myself, I sat back and I'm thinking, okay, where do I really want to take my channel? You know, Harris is drinking, okay. I never necessarily just based it off alcohol. Maybe I did low-key hindsight, you know. But, you know, it's drinking health. It's drinking wealth. It's drinking knowledge. It's drinking wisdom. You know, it's just drinking. Drinking in, you know, quenching your thirst. Come here, excuse me, to quench your thirst of many different topics or whatever it is you're searching for. And I'm still trying to mold that, but I feel like I have a better grasp of where I want to go in this near future. what type of message I would like to have on my channel. And I'm just still growing a lot as a man and an individual every day. And I still want to highlight that and have some great conversations with people. Ginger's getting to me, sorry. And have some great conversations with people. And do good content with my bro, Ray G. This current setup, if you are listening or what have you, how does the audio sound? Because the last one sounded good, but the other room I was in, there was a little bit of an echo. I painted this wall black. I'm going to get this side done. I still have my green screen if need be. And matter of fact, I wonder how that would work right now if I was to click the green screen button. Black doesn't do nothing, so I don't think, yeah. It makes it a little, is it green screen? Does a black work as a green screen? Oh, okay. I mean, low key. There he is. Yo, low key, that doesn't look bad. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, man. Oh, look, Brother Ray, I see you, man. Don't touch nothing. You got your camera. I see you. We live, baby. We 12 minutes live up in here. Shout out to the one viewer. I seen 2 viewers up in there already, man. I'm getting ready to bring in, the original. I mean, the original, like none other. This man, helped start this show. We've been in many ventures together, dating all the way back to 2005 in the music business. And we just got to give it up. We give it up. The man is vicious with his discipline. The man is vicious with his fight for the Lord. The man is vicious with his words, his wisdom, with his martial arts. Yeah? Take heed, generation. Because coming to the stage is my brother, Ray G.
What's good? Yeah, man, it's been a while, huh?
Man. It's been a while. Look,
microphone work.
You sound cool. If anybody else, if they come in, let us know the audio. I sound great in my headphones, but because I do have my window slightly cracked right here in front of me, and I don't have the acoustics that I did in the original setup, but I got some foam, so it sounds cozy to me. I do hear a little, but I think that's my headphone.
Mine's a little frozen over here.
I see yours is frozen. My video looks to be better. Yeah, my video looks to be in sync though. I just did a test recording 20 minutes, and it was stagnant, but I appeared to be all go.
Okay.
But man, yeah, dude.
Man.
So I'm just kind of over here telling the people, my absence, what I've been up to. Here's 65 days or something, no alcohol. That was a test I had to do to myself. Started with a week, and then it goes to a month, and we're on 2 months. I mean, let's see. Now I haven't not drank for 3 months in 10 plus years. You know what I mean? So I'm just doing that whole thing, and of course, me and Brother Ray, we're spiritually bonded as well, man. We
For sure.
We gain knowledge from each other, and so it's like we haven't missed a beat on the back end, but the people haven't seen us together in about 7 months. So,
wow, has it been that long?
At least 7 months, maybe 9 since I moved. I don't think we've done a show since I've been back. Well, we did, but it wasn't on camera.
I didn't even know. I couldn't.
It's almost been a year, actually. Yeah.
Really?
This is, I guess, episode 140, according to my archives of lives. The last one was episode 139, I believe.
Okay.
So it could be 139, but yeah, on Spotify this will be episode 141. But yeah, man, it's good to have you back and being here, man. And I was telling him, like, just me personally and growing as an individual, as a man, I went through a little bit of a battle in Reno, and just like with myself, with different vices, and just growing and learning. And I feel like now that I'm back on my juicing tip, man, and I'm really trying to be sincere about that. I've been trying to be sincere about my walk with Christ. I'm trying to be sincere in, just being a father and an honest working man, and I feel like I'm in a better place, today than I was this April than I was last April. I'll say that.
Okay, so say something because I just got
Okay. Oh, you can hear me? Damn. That was a good one. I'm gonna have to clip that up. Can you hear me? Yeah, you're still frozen though. I don't know what that's about, man. What the hell? You're still frozen like a motherfucker. Excuse me, I'm trying to curse as much either. Yeah, Ray's still frozen, man. So I'm actually gonna kick him out. I'm gonna kick him out and have him come back in and everything. But yeah, I feel like I'm a way better space mentally than I was a year ago. And I'm always good. But sometimes, we retrogress, man. Retrogression. I'm thinking about retrogression. About going back to my best friend, my experts with a couple to get this question. I'm in sessions with about 2 dicks. With about 2 chicks on deck. My bad. I'm pressing. I said 2 dicks. I meant to say 2 chicks. With about 2 chicks on my deck. On my deck, I'm pressing. Now we left in the press of heaven. I used to boost with Adderall. My teeth would chatter. Oh, no, it really don't matter, y'all. I'm cold like a cigarette. I was the biggest threat to the clitoris. Successfully. Shout out to Tech 9. Be up in the building May 3rd here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I should be back up in the building for that one. I ain't paying for the tickets, though, so. If they don't buy them, I ain't going. Salute the Tech, man. But I'm done. I'm done supporting that shit. I am gonna hit this Damian Darling comedian. I see him on Facebook. He's giving out money. Does it with kindness and everything. So I'm gonna go support that. He'll be at the Wise Guys, Salt Lake City, next Wednesday, April 15th. I'm gonna go check him out. I like to just go to random shows and stuff. People I haven't heard or barely know about. So he looks like a cool guy, and we'll see if his stage show is that much tighter, man. But at the end of the day, he be blessing people, so and that's it's very good stuff, man. Ray, you log back up in this thing. You feel me? So we can really get the show rocking. I gotta hit the work, man. We gotta do this work thing here in a few hours. Fucking back to the grind and shit. That's one thing that really, my work situation could be a lot better. I like what I do, but I need to do it at a different place. And but when I have my off days, it's like I don't really. Once I got something, I do get complacent because the look and the grind of another job and the training is just like, and I know that will come around. The money thing will come around. It starts with my attitude and just with myself and everything. And so I know that that one's gonna break through. But at the end of the day, man, we're blessed. We're healthy, and we have the ability to make money up in this thing. You know what I mean? So I can't really ask for more. Although we can. We live in America and we do this stuff. That's what we do. What was I going to do right now? I was literally going to do something that related to the show. And I can't remember. Blanked off like that. But look. You know, and one of the reasons why I want to do this today in the morning was because I've been urging to just hit this mic and talk my stuff, see how it sounds in the back end. I want to be changing up the background here and there. Every show something different or whatnot, and just playing with different formats and whatnot. But this will be the main, I think, setup going forward. Probably repaint that, put another coating of black on that thing, and it's like a natural green screen. I like that. I'm gonna be updating my pictures and whatnot. Let's throw this. Yeah, I'll probably throw another coat of black over there or something, and then we can. Brother, you just gotta log back in. You try to log back in. Yeah. I mean, you were on, but then you were off. Just click it again and just go on through it. Say, and I'll see you. Yep. But yeah, it should be cool, man. We got some stuff to toy around with here to be able to switch up between the live and the virtual background is pretty nice. Here on the Harris Drink Again Pod, and we are drinking. Let me go over the official ingredients here. I kind of said it in the beginning. So I got 2 stalks of celery, 2 carrots, a whole green apple, a chunk of ginger, a whole beet, a half a lemon, a half a lime, a key lime, and I think that's it. And this one is good. I'm talking about this one is good. All right. Are we good? We ready? Are we good? We're ready.
Okay, I can hear. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Shit, man. I'm already on fire, man. I was telling you, like, I feel basically before we got cut off, I was saying I feel better right now on this day in April than I did a year ago. I feel like just in general, and I feel like mostly like growth in like kind of like spiritually in a way. But yeah. So anyway, that's what we were leading with, and then top of the fucking morning.
Great. Well, I just ate my banana, and I just also, I just finished my banana. I got to have a banana pretty much, every morning. It's my go-to. I love bananas, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
So, you know what? What I did was, the conversation we had last night, before, our plan on talking about what we're going to talk about today, and the whole question of what if you only had $100, no phone, have your maybe MP3, no Spotify, no nothing like that, just just your music, your audio books, and then you were taken to you were taken to a place where um, you completely not familiar with. Where would you go?
Oh yes, we can go there, my bro.
We can start with that, and then we could just. I mean, shoot, we got the whole. It's my day off, so you got me.
Yeah. No, I got about a good hour and a half. If I want to, I need my little. I need to do my little thing before work. A couple hours, But
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, look, man. And I said, you could drop me anywhere. I got $100. Cool. If I'm gonna be there, say 7 days, because 3 days is easy. 7 days in a city, but you don't got no phone. You got $100 cash. One pair of clothes, everything, and you just got to entertain yourself, and you got to feed yourself and survive the whole nine. So
Mm-hmm.
boom, I'm gonna be at the motel or the hostel wherever I'm at, or the shelter or whatever, and okay, just look around. Look at my. Hopefully, I got a watch. I probably don't got a watch, so we're just gonna look around. Hey, what time is it? Okay. Oh, great. Well, 1:30. Okay. Initially, I'll probably get it's 1:30. So like, I'm gonna go find probably a library, just because that's like a
Mm-hmm.
good general place. Like any city, there's gonna be like a nice little hey, and I'm gonna get some information from the library. Where's a good place to eat? Where can I get a coffee, etc. Maybe check out a book. Maybe I'm assuming you have your ID or something. Whatever.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah. You have all of that stuff. You have all the necessary IDs and whatnot
so
information.
yeah. So I go there and I don't eat nothing, because I'm still figuring out stuff. So I'm gonna go to the library, boom, and then maybe from there it's like I I could go get a coffee, maybe hit a coffee shop, or even do a Starbucks or something. Ask for a water, sit there, or I would still go to, like I said, the Dollar Tree, or one of the, and get like spend about $20 on some essentials. A thing of bananas, some instant coffee, maybe a loaf of bread, some yogurt. Little things to just take back to the motel. But I'm gonna find a gym as well. That offers a free pass, maybe a 3-day pass, a week pass. Hey, I'm in town just for a little bit, whatever. Maybe they're gonna charge you. Oh, it's $5 a day, and okay, well, I'm gonna throw that $5 in my, maybe okay, 3 days, shit, $15, whatever. So then I'm down to like 60, say 50 with tax.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And but I'm gonna meander throughout the city, man. And even if I get my cup of hot water, I'm gonna keep that cup. I'm gonna go back to the room. That's gonna be my coffee cup for the rest of the week. I ain't gotta go spit all this shit. I got a cup of instant Folgers for $1.39 at my local Smith's. You get 7 packs for $1.39. And I'm gonna look like one of the locals. Now, if of course I got the room or what have you, but I can go shower at the gym, hang out, mingle, maybe talk myself into a lunch. And then even for shits and giggles, I did this before when I worked at the airport. I didn't have to worry about a job. Sometimes you just apply for something and you go to an interview anyway, like just randomly go to a job interview. And I've done that before. It was kind of interesting. And it was interesting when I didn't need it, though. That was different. But I mean, if you're only going to be in the city for 7 days, apply for a job. Shit, you might stumble on a damn I just lost my cook this morning or whatever.
Like a temporary job. You can go to the temp agents and whatnot, and
To
or
go,
something, or just or maybe just go to shoot, knock on doors. Say, let me clean up your driveway. Let me mow your lawn. They'll 20, 50, $100 here and there. You know.
and a lot of these places, I'm going, like if you go to the job, man, they got free pins. Sometimes they got mints, a bowl of candy, um, different things. So like I'm taking advantage of those things. Or they got free hand sanitizer. Boom, let me get one. A koozie, shit. Uh, Things like that, yeah. Because if you're in that situation, you gotta kind of stockpile stuff. And hell, you might run across some dude out, outside the corner store. Like, bro, I got some hand sanitizer and a koozie, bro. Whatever. Right? You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You get barter. And then of course, I of course probably would seek out a church now, but that was not in my original thing last night. As of course, you would probably one of the first places you would go. Yes.
It's funny because I asked the same question to one of my friends that I hook up online, or hook up. I communicate online, and and she was saying that it's funny. What's in line of what's going on, or what I'm gonna do, is exactly what she was gonna do. I said that I would go to a local church. Since I'm an Adventist, I'll go to an Adventist church, and and basically seek help over there. Because the first thing that you need to do, really, in today's time where people are so detached. Yeah, you have your multiple player online gaming and whatnot, but it's not the same as a person to person interaction. You got to have a person connection interaction, and the best way to do that, where they will welcome you, is church. And yeah, a lot of people will always say, oh yeah, but they have a lot of and shysters and everything. You know what? I get it. Yes, they do. But you have to be smart about it, man, because I don't like playing the victim. Fuck that. Everyone's playing this victim. Oh, they're gonna do this to me, dude. You know what? Defend yourself, okay? Freaking smarten up. Take martial arts, or get fit or whatever, and stop being such a victim. You know, um, Understand that you're in the situation where you're on a personal solo thing, and you don't know anybody. You know what? To trust, yeah. Do I trust everybody? Hell no. But I trust me. And because you go to a church, you have to play with the subconscious, meaning that, okay, we're in church, you say you believe in Christ, and if you say you believe in Christ, you just have to put faith in your heart that, you know what, I'm going through this through faith, and I just pray that everything will go through. And if anything goes wrong, hey, you know what? Something wrong will happen, but always, but knowing that in your conscience, God spirit is in this agreement, as opposed to say secular, where you're just going by. When you do that with people, all of that basically, the only stamp there is money. But anyways, hey, let me hop out for a second. I gotta do this real quick thing I gotta do here. Stay on the keep give me about a minute or so. I'll be right back.
All right,
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta. All right. Okay.
all right, brother Ray will be right back. Until then, we got a couple people in the building. Hopefully, I don't lose y'all attention. Hey, look, personal growth. Ray has talked a lot about, of course, Christ, the Bible on this channel and stuff. And early on, I would get irritated with it. And even when I used to get irritated when I was 18. But look, I got some books here. I got the Bible up on top right there. But I'm not, no thumper, and I'm still learning. Like I'm still shit, sitting like a mother. But that's not what just the show will be. It's really about the path that we're heading on and been heading on, just in general. Like if you're a male, I speak from the male perspective, the man perspective. Like there is certain business we got to stand on, and we're going to start breaking down topics and bringing more current topics to the table. That's something we've been talking heavily about. Is like, bro, we have to come through like a show, stick to certain scripts and bring up valid points, and then boom, boom, boom. And for the longest, we were both kind of against that. And maybe that's because I don't know if it involves research that we have to do that we don't want to do, or if it's like we don't want to be a normal show and the main talk about the same stuff. Like anything that's trending, every other show is talking about it just in their own perspective. And why, yeah, that may be okay. I don't personally give that much care about like most of the trending topics, whether it be in sports or politics and stuff. So it's trying to find that blend and that balance of the entertaining, but still be very informative, and also not just a BS around show, but like, yo, if you come here, you're gonna get these guys stand on their square for XYZ. It's not just about buffoonery or promoting alcohol, or like I said, drinking in a host of things, a host of all the and really positive things, And the more I'm learning and growing and knowing, it's like, man, I've been on the wrong side for a long time. I used to basically, yeah, I would have been the perfect tool a few years ago, 10 years ago. I got trains going by. I don't know if you can hear the trains in the back. I'm going to go back and replay this live. Obviously, have some clips posted from it. But really, it's about me touching the mic, getting back up in that algorithm, baby, and just doing what we do and continue to do great things. But I want to also get back to the conversations and the interviewing. I just got to lock down some people and find people that really want to. They say they do, but then when the link comes and stuff, people start to forget stuff. Yeah. So let's bring Brother Ray. I don't know if he's on you. Brother Ray, you on yet? No. Yeah, man. All right, man, let's play some music up in this thing. I mean, what's going on? You didn't come here just to look at me, hear me, and if you did, that'd be great. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Should I smoke on the show? That's breaking policy too. This is just tobacco. I roll my own tobacco leaves now. I don't know, Yep. 1, 2. Doing what I do. It's round 2 of the Harris drinking, but he's still thinking. We got that beet juice, baby. Let's go. Let's kill this off. I swear, man, I've been talking about that. Like 26 for me is off to a pretty decent start. I had a little lag there in the first part of January because I'm still figuring stuff out. But I said I wanted to start juicing again. I buy a juicer. Stop bullshitting. Just go buy it. Boom. Now stay on that. Instead of when I'm riding around listening to just a lot of YouTube and podcasts, I started replacing doom listening when I'm riding with the Bible app. It's just little things. I don't just read it like I should and stuff, but just little twists, little kinks in my daily operation is what I'm trying to be mindful about going forward this year and the many years after. And I don't like the fact that like my physical body just looks fucking terrible with my shirt off, and I let it get to that point. I've always kind of been insecure about that, but I've been like still working out. I just completely gave up working out, and I'm still active from a that. I'm just now I got to build my regimen, my daily regimen of push-ups and sit-ups and all these calisthenics, and I have the equipment right next to me too. It's just that's my next battle, my hurdle, my hump that I need to get over. And I'm hoping that I change the diet, which I've really been working on, but I've been So let me say this, and I believe this is a real thing. Since in the 65 plus days, I haven't drank alcohol or beer. I put on weight, but I've been doing it in the form of ice cream. And I've talked to a few former drinkers and listened to a doctor on YouTube say how, yes, alcoholics and different addicts, when the body doesn't have that, their brain still needs the sugar because the alcohol turns to sugar. And it's just your body's way of detoxing and create, trying to replace what it doesn't have anymore in the way of alcohol. And damn, I love ice cream anyway. It's just so good. And I picked up a bad, not a, just, I was fucking binge eating ice cream for like 2 weeks. I ate ice cream for like 2 weeks every day, like a little bit to a lot every day for about 2 weeks. And I probably put on shit. I don't even know how much because when I weighed myself, I was about 236. And I said, damn, okay, okay, we, I'm going to get a juicer. And because I always ever let myself drop to a certain point. I mean, I've hit my own personal rock bottoms, and we all have them. But I haven't hit the rock bottom to where maybe once I, get so high or so drunk or so fat or anything or so lazy, I got to shake the laziness. So I do have that about me. I do got a little bit of discipline, and that's the train we're on. But I don't quit drinking, gain weight, haven't really saved money from not drinking, so I'm finding other avenues to spend the money. But hey, I believe my liver and kidneys are thanking me for it, and just me as a natural addict, I smoke weed every day. I can't shake that, but I'm happy that can at least go without drinking with every meal or whatever it is, And then through the diet and nutrition, once I start seeing results from that, I'll be like, oh, okay, let me work out more here and do this rep more, and just start to build on the results. That's all we can do. It's just really day by day. But I'm one of them cats that sometimes I gotta let myself go. I have to hit my personal low, and I do it willingly. I know I don't need that other drink or that other bump or that other whatever, and that's been my MO. Like, let me get that. Boom. Fuck. Feel like shit. Shouldn't have done it. But then I stop. And then I'll go back. So it's like, now we're just, shit, I'm getting to that age where, man, all this stuff, it has to come to an end anyway. Because I'll be damned if I'm going into my 40s fucked up. Physically, mentally, nah. I just see Brother Ray do a backflip on a trampoline, 58 years old. I'm like, I want to do that. I don't do backflips normally, but I'm going to be bouncing my ass off my grandkids, well into my 60s and rolling around. Fuck them knees. My knees are good. Let's go. So going forward to promoting just mindfulness and just walking the walk a little more. I'm good at talking the talk. We all are. I've been too good at talking the talk, but like, hell. And the next time we go live, instead of making the drinks and promoting this, it's like I've said, we might turn this into the damn. I got my blender. I'll set that bitch up right here, and we just, we'll be drinking today, boss. We got that. We got that wheatgrass. We got this. We doing beetroot, carrot, little ginger. It doesn't just have to be the debauchery sort of thing. But I'm not saying I ain't never going to drink again. I'm not saying none of that. I'm trying to test myself, and since it's been 2 months, it's like, fuck it, day by day, and we'll get to 3 months, I guess. So therapeutic in the building says, this is my 3rd week not smoking. What a coincidence. Hey, man. Dude, where's my applause button? Because I was trying to hit it for myself earlier. Yeah, man. Salute to you, bro. I haven't done a live so long. There we go. That's good, man. See, I hadn't gone 30 days not drinking since for sure my son was born, like 8 years, like 3 years ago. And then I only went like 22 days or 25. And then I haven't gone, so it was like, this is the longest I haven't drank in well over 10 years, like that long. Just, but weed, man, that's another beast for me. I know, the Lord going to work with me on that one. But I truly think that we got to work on the other stuff, the hard drugs and the alcohol. And then, of course, like, the hard drugs are phasing out. I had a little fallback, whatever, but I still handle my business, still keep my composure. It's just a personal like, man, I feel fucking. I just don't want to feel like a loser all the time. And if it ain't around me, I ain't tripping. So, but salute to you, man. Brother Ray G's here on the other line. I don't know what he's. Brother Ray G.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm ready.
I don't see your camera again though, but I'm just
Oh shoot. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold
I was
on.
just talking therapeutic comment up in the building. Um, I don't even want to go 3 weeks without smoking. I'll be honest. Now, eventually, maybe that's the next step, man. But kudos to you, bro. Kudos to you. And still ain't heard no music from your ass or nothing. Ain't seen nothing. You know, you drop some new shit on the channel. You know, what's going on? Like, you know, got your masters yet? Man, yo, I just killed this off. 32-ounce mug of the straight veggies, and I want to go make another one. I want to make another one before work, man. I'm telling you, man. Once I get on, like, I'm such an addictive personality that I can be addicted to good shit, bad shit. It don't matter. If I like it, I go all the way with it. And the last time I was healthy was like 2012, 2013. It's been so long. And I was addicted to juicing, man. I would get rage fits like nicotine and coffee. You know, I gotta have my cigarette. I would get pissed off, man. Yelling match. Probably almost came to blows with my brother living together, man. Because, like, I made us both late and shit for the job. I think we ended up getting fired. Or we just didn't go, which we got fired. Because I wouldn't leave the house without making my juice, man. And I was late. And I'm like, fuck that. Fuck, man. Just went to the gym. So I'm trying to get back there. That's my goal. That's my goal. Is just get. And I'm tired of this shit, man. More than ever. I'm waking up. I mean, I've been awoken for some years. Not this new woke shit they're talking about. But I've been reading food labels double time. And I try not to put shit in my body. I'm back on my fluoride-free shit. You know, the no aluminum. You know, just everything is bad. You know, if you go down the rabbit hole, fucking, you can't juice because it's got bugs in it floating around, microscopic bugs from the pesticides, and you're drinking all this bad shit. I don't know, but I can't keep willingly taking my ass to the fast food, which I don't do a lot of, but I did more of that definitely when I was in Reno. You know, just fuck, man. Like, I like Sun Chips and shit, and those aren't even good for you, you know. But fuck, man, they had the Sun Chips on sale for $2.50, and I went 3 weeks without buying Sun Chips. Garden salsa is my favorite chip. I went 3 weeks because I will not pay even $3 a bag for them. So I wait till they go on sale for basically buy two get two free. So they come out to $2.50 a piece, and that's the only way I can buy it, like food. I go for the deals. I've been restraining from certain. I won't buy shit 1 week. I only buy things that are on sale. The whole night, man. I'm just trying to retwerk my whole shit, my way of thinking, because I'm fucking done with this shit, man. They got us by the balls so bad, and we just keep giving into them like so much. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough, right? I gotta put up a little bit of fight, man, because the Matrix, the satanic, they had me by the balls for a minute, man. You know, buying their shit, participating in their shit, and we still are. But I just gotta put up a little resistance these days, brother Ray. Everything good with the camera? What is going on, brother Ray? Are you there? Damn, bro. Brother Ray, I kicked you out, man. Come on in. Shit. I don't know what's going on, dude. What you doing? I was gonna label this a test show, but it's just a show, man. I'm back to the mic. My consistency, yeah, I went consistent 2 years in a row, 118 shows in a row every week, dropping, and then fuck, I hit that wall, went through a fucking spiritual fucking dark place again, and a creative. I hit a creative stump, and then I was stumped in myself, and I lost something in myself, and I had to find myself again. And I'm sorry to all the homeboys, man. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Alonzo, Trucker, Jake, Fernie. Bro, I know sometimes I go crazy, dog, and I was going crazy, man. I iced out my bros, like I did ice them out, but I take myself I take myself out of the fucking group text, and I block people on Instagram, not like a bitch, because that's kind of a bitch move, but just like sometimes you gotta block motherfuckers, man. And because I don't want nobody knowing my movements, my coordinates, sometimes. And I was on that shit, and I'm still trying to be a good man, a good father, but I know you can't live in both worlds, and so I was going a little bit crazy. And I haven't talked to my brother Chase in like 7-8 months, but I know, true bros, you go 2-3 years, and I don't even Jonah, man. When we meet up, bro, it's just gonna be like, what up? Like, I don't know. I still feel that with you, and then all my other Vegas homeboys and brethrens, and I just had to go with him. And now I'm starting to come back out, man. It's springtime, you know what I'm saying? Dun, dun, dun. Brother Ray, you on, but I can't see you still. I can't see you still. Your camera is so fucked. Your camera ain't what's up. You gotta fix your stuff because you fucking up. You fucking up. You fucking up the whole live stream. Damn. Kick you out again. Come back in, man. I can't hear you now. I can't hear my bro. So please, man. So, somebody go over and just help this dude set up. I'm not there. He didn't have this equipment when I was there. So I don't know what he's doing. He got an old laptop. That's violation number one. Is it even updated? Like, is it the latest Windows, whatever they're on, 15, 12, Windows 9, 10? Damn. There we go. All right. I can see you. Damn it. But you're frozen and laggy. Are you there? I could see you, but now I can't hear you. Hey, Brother Ray's going into his like Jackie Chan stage though. He look like kind of like a Jackie Chan kind of guy, like from Rush Hour. The Jackie from like Rush Hour. No, get it. No, in the headphone. I don't know, señor. I see you, but no, nothing coming out, way. Nada. You're fucking up the show because people come to see us, but they cannot see. They can see you or they cannot hear you. Now I have to do the show by myself because I have to be entertaining. No como se, manacita, Man, I'm gonna have to fucking end this thing in a minute to get ready for work anyway. Damn. Still got a couple of errands and chores I gotta run and do. And my car is acting up. And my car. Yo, I need a new clutch. My clutch going out. Quoted me $1,800. I gotta get oxygen sensors for another $6. Like, I'm just riding my shit till the wheel fall off. Like, you know what I mean? No car payment though. But my shit be doing. But the last 3 days, it's been working just fine. And then all of a sudden, this morning, who knows, man? So, damn car problems. But I'd rather have a car paid off, no payment with issues than having to pay. I heard recently, motherfuckers is paying $800. and up for car payments. Like, bro, when I was doing 637, I never admitted that when I was paying it. When I was doing 637 a few years ago, refinanced the bitch, they dropped it to 607. Oh man, bro, I was handling that thing though. I can't be doing that no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more. Shout out to
Testing,
the
testing. Okay. All right. I got it.
damn. All right.
All right. I got it.
All right. An hour in, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good because I feel like I got some good clips already, bro. Hour in. I got about 30 more minutes though, man, because I gotta do some shit before I go to work and make sure my car is fucking running.
Testing.
Yeah, you're good. Might even have to take it to get an oil change. It needs an oil change. I should just get an oil change right here. Right now. No. I'm not the fucking oil. The fucking clutch fluid, or whatever the fuck it is. Is clutch fluid even a thing? Is it like blinker fluid? I changed the oil fucking yesterday. Somebody said that it could be because the clutch oil is sludgy, and you have to.
There it is.
I can hear you.
There it is. Okay.
You good?
Okay.
Yeah, good. Damn.
All right. Now we're in business.
Shit. All right. Yeah. Anyway, did you hear what I said? I got about 30 minutes because I got shit I gotta do before I go to work. You know. And
fuck, man. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, we're good. How's my microphone? Does it sound good? Because I got you. I took off my headset. I think there was this confusion there, and yeah. So where are we again? I had to take a little break here.
Yeah, I've been fucking everywhere already. I've been everywhere. I've been holding it down. I'm already gonna make clips of just myself because I don't know, for some reason I like where I'm at right now. And yeah, I gotta end it in about 30 minutes though, because I need time to get ready for work.
Okay, we got time. We got a lot. 30 minutes is a lot of time, man. I mean, don't be so Virgo about it, man. Fucking 30 minutes is a lot of fucking time. That's a whole day.
Yeah. It's a little bit of time.
Yeah, 30 minutes is just 30 minutes, man. We got we can cover shit in 2 minutes. You know, remember we talked about time and measurement, man. It's all good. We did this. We said that we're gonna do this. We're gonna get it done. And you know, and I heard about what you said about you've been on your juicing. My added recommendation there is that, you know, as far as intake, you know, that's one of that's essential. But this time, put activity into that one, because there's something about when you intake something and when you add activity to it, something strenuous with it, there's a more just an amazing result coming from that.
Yeah.
So whether that just means that you got to go to the gym or do push-ups or, you know, something strenuous, not walking, not whatever, that's another thing. And what I'm saying is that you have to really put yourself into some type of physical feat.
Yeah.
You know, whether that's even shooting hoops or something. You know, and then while you're doing that, do your juicing, my brother. Let me tell you, along with the other things that you're doing, because now you're into the and what have you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Those three things.
For me, I start with the juice. You know, that's the easiest one. Get your diet, and then through that, I'll see you know, an increase in the calisthenics and whatnot, and you know, because I do the basics. So yeah, you're right. Just get back to the regimen, and And other than that, it'll shit. We in the game, man. But the biome, the gut
Yeah.
biome, and the organs, those are the ones. Yeah, we gotta get those clear. And oh man, the fucking beet juice, bro. I never just all the times I had the juicer before, I never did beet juice straight, and that shit is good, bro. That shit is amazing.
Yeah.
It's sweet, naturally
Yeah.
sweet. I was like, oh, it looked good, but then I just did a shot of it. I said, Lord,
Yeah. You know what I've been actually doing lately is methylene blue. Methylene blue. I've been actually trying that out. Like I said before, I do nitric oxide, magnesium, and saw palmetto. And on the physical side, I've been doing a lot of planking. I've been doing a lot of like they call it mountain climb, where you're doing push up, but you're actually lifting your legs uh, to your chest. And on my planking, I got it from anywhere from 4 to 5 minutes. I'm talking it's grueling. And then of course I do my 100 push-ups, and of course not one time. I can do one time. I can probably do 60 to 70. If I push it, maybe 80 at my age right now of 58.
um,
But and I'm not saying that to just brag and all this and that. Oh, you're just an no. It completely wrong about that. And I suggest, highly suggest the physical part, because there's something. The human body is just so fascinating, man. It's so fascinating. The human body, not just the human body, but the human mind. My goodness, the human mind is something else. You can literally, you know, like envision yourself and talk to yourself. So in my personal experience is that that's why I don't really watch TV. It bores me because the whole think of yourself as samurai, okay? Okay. For those of you out there, think of yourself as a samurai. And it was after the feudal times during the Ito I guess generation, whatever they call it, when you know the Japanese monarchs separated and the samurai were basically out there to be rogues or they're on their own. And mind you, Japan went through many wars within each other and with other countries trying to conquer it because it's such a rich land. Uh, and now the samurai is out in the wilderness with just his sword and himself and maybe a staff. Then he has to like fend for himself. In other words, in all weather conditions, to the four seasons is in Japan. And you're surrounded by wild animals, there's wild fruits everywhere. In solitude, you're in nature. You're really living within bare minimum. If you live yourself like that, in other words, fasting is not today, fasting is an option. Oh, I'm gonna fast, back then I may not be able to hunt anything today, or maybe all I can pick along the way are a couple of mushrooms, uh some berries, some fruits on the way, uh maybe some herbs. And then if I land by a stream or a brook, maybe some fish, and I got to create my own fishing line and whatnot, and feed and eat off of that. But the rest of the time, you're over here in solitude. What are you gonna do? And I put myself in that situation right now. I'm reading this book called Ten Ways of the Samurai, and I'm really learning a lot about myself and the human spirit, man. That think about it, right? No one has ever written about Jesus Christ until he got baptized and he went back to to Galilee and his trip to Jerusalem. And the last time they talked about him was he was 12 years old. He was a synagogue, and after that, it wasn't until from 12 to now. Then he's like 30 years old, coming back. In between those times, what did Jesus do? I truly believe that he went through what a lot of us go through in life. You went through it. I went through it. That moment of solitude, the moment of survival, the moment of like connecting with people, really knowing. I went through this when I was in Hawaii, because even though I had a family and married and whatnot, I didn't do the typical marriage stuff. You know, you come home, oh hi dear, how's work? I didn't do none of that stuff. Uh, my life did not allow me to have it that way. It was basically survival on a daily basis. And I look back and I go, you know what? I'm really thankful that I went through that, because I got to know who I truly am. My The most amazing self-discovery that anyone can actually have in their lifetime is the ability to have the most utmost self-discipline, survival instincts, going through the norm that's not the norm. And so if I was that samurai, I think I would do my necessities. I would probably still have my regimen, like doing a lot of my samurai dances and practicing, wielding my shield, my weapon. And I'll probably sit under a tree and just meditate and be in my thoughts. I mean, think about it, right? Why do you like to smoke weed? When you smoke weed, what is the biggest elation that you get from smoking weed?
I mean, I know where you're going, but the weed at this point, shit, it's just like a security blanket. Gives me
Mm,
gives me calmness. That's all. I don't even get high off this shit anymore. Like, but in the beginning, opened me up like super, like still makes me creative. But at this point, I'm just addicted to it. Like it's like a fucking cigarette, you know. So
right.
it doesn't really have the. It's just makes me feel calm. If I know I don't have to smoke. I just like to know that I got some weed at the fucking crib, just for and it brings a sense of just, hey, no matter how shitty my day's gonna get, like I just take a little puff, and I like what weed. See, weed scares people. The people that say, "Oh, I get it. I can't smoke because I'll get anxiety," and yeah, it's because weed. It truly, to me, it fucking shows you. It's like a mirror. That scary feeling that people get. Oh, I get that on weed. Like still, like if I know I'm
The
fucking up,
paranoia.
yeah. But it shows you what you're fucking up on. It's like it's like DMT, but on the way less of a scale. Like it it to me, it's a reflection of like you smoke, look in the mirror, like damn, like if you know you ain't brush your teeth today, and you smoke, motherfucker, I go brush my teeth. You know what I mean? Like it just lets like damn, I need to go to the gym. I need to I need to fucking read a book. I need to learn. Like even when I'm smoking, like I don't smoke and play video games. If anything, I play a video game because I ain't got no weed like waiting. But if I'm smoking and like I play for too long, I get that voice like, man, turn this bullshit off and go outside. It's like it just it's a recalibration for me, and it just keeps my shit centered for me. I don't know, but yeah,
It's interesting because everyone has their own vice. Some people's vice is maybe shopping. Some people's vice is drinking. Most people's vice is eating because it's the easiest thing to do. And if yours is weed, you know, or shrooming or whatnot. But when you do these vices, if you can reflect on what, how can I benefit from it?
Go since we're in the topic of weed, and I smoke weed. To me, and because I don't smoke weed every day anymore, I come to learn that I don't need it. But when I do have it, my creativeness, I appreciate my creativeness a little bit more. The way the mind is. And that's why I always use a samurai's example, because think about it, right? You're a samurai, you're walking in the woods, no one there but nature. And yet maybe you meet a rival samurai from another clan. So now what do? Now you're in battle. Now you're in a clash, in a conflict. And then you say to yourself, okay, did I prepare, am I prepared for this battle? I don't know this person, but we know we're enemies, and now someone's gonna die today. Someone is gonna die today. If you look at life that way, I believe that we will be more appreciative of our natural human nature. Or, I don't know if that's oxymoron. Our human nature will be more natural, because what I find living in a capitalistic country is that we think as Americans we could just buy ourselves into taking ourselves out of trouble. Oh, I'll pay for therapy. I'll buy this medication, or I'll go to this class and whatnot. When in actuality, everything that you have needed to survive in this lifetime is already embedded in our DNA. In fact, I would really, really recommend for people to just one day just stop and just be stoic about everything, like how the philosophers live, like Nicolaitis and them. They would actually make themselves uncomfortable. Now, these guys have money, but they live like poor peasants and really try to achieve that level of uncomfortableness of life, because there's something that triggers in our mind to where we do something we don't want to do, and yet we do it anyway. But we have lived in such a privileged nation, in a privileged culture, that we think everything can be bought. That's why there's so many people going into depression, divorces, and I'm one of them, because of lack of resources or money. Of course, in a marriage, when the person thinks like that, another person, there's two of you, when one person's always panicking about, oh, no money, no money, no money, it disrupts the whole relationship. That's a fact. So you need to master it for yourself, to where it's like, take it away, take all your comforts away, like, be a stoic. And once you reach that pinnacle, something changes. You're a whole new different person. I guess that's what you call enlightenment.
Yeah.
That's what you would call enlightenment, because some people think that, oh, I read the Bible, I'm enlightened now. No, 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 bro. No, 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 no. It doesn't come that easy. It doesn't come that easy. You read the Bible, that's just an aspect of it. That's just a part of it, because it guides you on how to make it through. Now comes the physical part. Refrain from from the food, such as, of course, the most thing is sugar. Refrain from that. And yeah, you can name all the good stuff, all chia seeds and all that stuff, and I take it and whatnot, but drain yourself like a battery. Drain yourself of all of that to where it's nothing. How do you recharge a battery the right way? Drain it until it's completely dead. So completely die in yourself completely, like take away all the comforts, take away all the comforts, and like fast, or just drink water, or just eat the simple stuff out there, just eat the simple things, uh cut out the sugar, and really read into yourself. And I think when we come up with the topic of going, some people when they smoke weed they're all paranoid, because what it is that, think about it, all the years, and I'm just going to use this as a metaphor. You look at a person who's overweight, okay, obese. That person for years and years and years and years invested in doing the wrong thing. They ate wrong. They had wrong thoughts. They had wrong choices. They try to be comfortable until they become uncomfortable, and all that garbage. So what happens? They look like garbage. I hate to say it. I know it's going to offend you. It's the truth. The truth always hurts. But once you take that away, take it away for a certain amount of time, and do the most basic thing, like a samurai, like a rogue samurai. Put yourself in that mindset.
Brother Ray.
Then you will reach enlightenment.
Oh, your videos, you're breaking up. Um, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly, man. You're clear.
Oh, okay. Your video's frozen, but you got an X. It's just like a little stagnant. Yeah.
But can you hear me?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you. It's like buffering still.
Right. I think it's the connection, man.
Yeah, probably.
So so I have a question for you, Harris. So we're coming into a new season because spring is here. And I always start everything on the spring, not winter, not when the year starts, spring, because spring is a season of renewal and growth. So you're saying you're going back into juicing, right? So tell us more about your path into this whole enlightenment situation that you're trying to achieve in this time and day of your life.
Well, this is just one of many attempts throughout my life. Uh, you know, I've been on my journey, overall journey, since like 2008. That's when I first kind of came into a lot of knowledge and different, like, oh shit, there's different things out there. Um, but the best I ever felt, I was or looked, feeling looks, um, was 2012. So I was what, 25, 24.
Mm-hmm.
I literally, when I first bought my Jack LaLanne power juicer, and then fucking Joe Rogan, man, he got a lot of motherfuckers on blending when he was promoting the Blend Tech and the Vitamix. And then I was juicing for about a year. And then I found out about, okay, let me get a blender. Then I was doing the green shakes, Kel shakes, and I was lifting and I was working out and I was getting stout, man. I was in there. And then just, you know, got tired of that or whatever, stopped gymming and then stopped, just the blending. But now, fuck, we're older. We're going to be, 39. Shit, man. I've done everything, in between that time that you could bad for your body you could possibly do. I mean, I've eaten every food that's not good for you. Like I've done.
Yeah.
It's just really about, like, I mean, we get off course sometimes, man. Like I always have good intentions, I really
Sure.
do. I always have good intentions for myself, the way I treat others, and sometimes it's like, damn, like I had good intentions, but why did I snap, or why did I say that, or why did I have those two shots? Like I didn't even come here for that. Like that was dumb of me. Um, and so I was doing more of that, bro, the last year or so. And even before I moved to Reno, though, like, you know, um, I just I always want to eat healthy. I always want to be healthy, but like it's just that battle of your brain and just your lower, just battling your higher self versus your lower self. Like it's it's pretty simple to juice. I mean, it's just about investing the simple money, not a lot of money on a juicer, but like I don't have a problem with eating healthy. I never have. I love vegetables. I love it. I've always been in the holistic, the massage school and learning about energy and frequency, and it's like, but there comes a time too when I know, we're always learning more about ourselves, but I know myself pretty well to where like I, even when I'm in my lower vibration, I know I'm there, and sometimes I just add to the bullshit, and I just I have to, before you get so low, because I can't get low like I used to because I got my son depends on me and stuff, and so it's like, and for me personally, like what's the easiest thing for me to do? Honestly, like even the gym and all that, nah. Like, I can't tell them to start working out and then I'm stopping and whatever, just eating shit, ice, like ice cream late at night or whatever, and like my diet got off so coarse that like the easiest shit for me is to just sit back, pretty much keep doing what I'm doing, but like get the fucking greens in you, because for me and the way my body reacts, I can build muscle fast, lose it fast, gain weight fast, lose it fast. Um, and when I'm drinking this shit, just pure juices, bro, like I feel the buzz. I feel the fucking like just I feel even right now. I feel so light, just off this big ass mug, and it's like I miss that feeling. I just miss that fluidity, and then the fruits and vegetables are electrical. So we're like electrical beings and stuff, and it's just like, man, I can't. I'm not saying I ain't gonna never eat this and this again because I'm not super extreme, but I can, like I've had enough cheeseburgers and this and that for like a minute, like I don't need to do nothing else. So right now, man, I'm just revamping and repairing some of the damage that I just naturally caused intentionally. It's just like that's enough, man.
Yeah, no, you know what? Like every season, like there's gonna be storms and typhoons and hurricanes and things like that. And so you compare that to our life. Yeah, you know what you're doing, all of a sudden you fall off. And then you go back, and the whole aspect of it all is going back it at it again. You know how many times when I'm just not feeling it? Because I have this, I would say, this, it's like a Jekyll and Hyde. There are days where I'm just a complete asshole and I don't even like me. And like I just hate everything around me or what's going on. And then I just have this urge to just complain about shit. And sometimes I go, why in the fuck am I doing this? Why? And yeah, you can say, oh, because the devil, this and that. Of course, it's always gonna test you and gonna try you. You know how many times I just basically go, you know what? I don't really want to do this. Like, good example, my favorite form of exercise is push-ups. I love push-ups, man. I love doing push-ups. It's my stress reliever. And there are even days when I'm going, man, I don't feel like doing push-ups. And yet I go, okay, you know what? Let me just start that. Let me just start out with 5. All of a sudden there is something miraculous when you have the muscles firing. Something inside of you, or at least myself, talking from my own experience, that it it triggers something, a feel good something. Yeah, 5. I'm 5 in. 5 more. All right, now let's do 10 more. Okay, let's get it up. You just have to self motivate yourself, because you are gonna have those days when you want to go to the bad shit. You're gonna want to do the bad habits and everything like that. And yeah, and trust me, you have them, I have them. I think everybody has them. I think everybody has them, you know, and and if you're a very sensitive person, oh, you'll definitely have them. It's just a matter of figure out a way to overcome it. And to me, it's it's doing push-ups, or sometimes I just do toe touches, or sometimes for me it has to be something physical. Like maybe I do a tai chi movement, something like that. And
Yeah.
then I'll incorporate with a music I like to listen to, because there's sometimes when I get so kind of like down on myself, to where none of the songs that I like does it seems I don't none of them like I don't want to hear this today. you know I get that way so easily, you know and these are just the things that work for me. So, but the most important thing is that you get back up on that horse and you keep riding, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Um, yeah. Yeah. I've maybe some people haven't like, you know, everyone's extreme is different than, some people have shot up heroin. I haven't, some people, oh, I did coke in high school 50 years ago. Okay. And then, well, from my perspective, is like, fuck, man. And ever since I was a kid, the medication bullshit. I always, uh, I always felt like I was poisoned since a kid. And they say this thing about Prozac. Prozac, if you take one Prozac pill, one little capsule,
Hmm.
it has some compound in it that it sticks to your kidney or your liver. Like something in that sticks to it, and it will never go away. Like the whole drug will get washed out, but there's this one thing that once you take Prozac, when you take it again or something, it could be hell of years, even after 7 years, when your DNA, this is what the doctor told me, you could take it when you're 50, 60, and your body recognizes it or some weird shit. But I look at that as like, we're not taught health, that bullshit health class that we learn in school. Like that's not real health, and
Nah.
it's not leading to any sort of wealth. And the older I get, it's like, fuck, man, I know I've been, made dumb choices a long time, but I'm like, okay, if I'm blessed with however much time I have left, like each and every day, you could still like reverse it, like, or at least if I live to 80, by the time I get to 80, I could, it's like, okay, I did all this dinge and dirt on me, but it's like,
Right.
I overlap that by just a little bit. Like, you know what? I mean, there has to be that balance, instead of just so much. And then we know, like, oh, fast food, McDonald's, but you go to any McDonald's, and families are feeding their kids this shit every day, every day, every day, every day. But we know. And it's just about pulling it back down. And it's like, look, they're promoting Carl's Jr. and all these Tostitos chips. I have to get some beets in me today. I ain't seen one commercial talk about get your beets and get your carrots. So it's like whatever they're telling us, you gotta just a little bit. You have to be a rebel. You have to, and that means like that. In the mainstream, we think, oh, the rebel is the beer and the fucking cheeseburger. It's game day. Yeah, I get pretzels and cheese. No, the real rebel would be like the fruitarians and all these other the hippies and people that walk on the ground barefoot and hug trees, and it's like that's the rebel mindset that we got to get to.
The non-mainstreamist.
Yeah.
The non-mainstreamist, and there's some of us that are just like that. I say that I'm one of those people. Like, really, to me, the minute I look back now, and this is something, I've never had a Tupac album. I never bought one. I never bought Bruno Mars. I never bought none of them. And why is that? Because I always I prefer the like the underground, the hidden, the
Yeah,
the non fundamental. I've always been attracted to that.
yeah, and
You know,
yeah, it's like with food and art. Anything that's promoted to you is like you shouldn't want to. Like that's what you should go against. Like especially the music or this artist, and you come to find out like you watch the video and all this bullshit, symbolism, and or this poppy soda, right? This poppy soda that's taken over. It's the healthy soda. They started out as healthy soda, and now their own Coca-Cola, Pepsi Cola bought them. So now,
I've never even heard of that poppy soda made out of poppy seeds.
nah, it's just called Poppy, and they started. There's another. There's like so many, but there's Bloom, there's Poppy, and there's this other one that I purchased a couple, because I'd be in the fucking. They sell them right there with the pomegranate juice and the little coconut waters, and I'm like, okay, they had a ginger ale. Let me try this bullshit, little on sale deal. It's got like whatever cane sugar. It's all natural. It's soda with prebiotics, supposed to be good for you. Still some bullshit. But anyway, now Pepsi owns them, and just so recently, like so many companies, they start out as good mom and pop.
Mm-hmm.
10% of every can was going to like whatever wildlife conservation or something, and
Right.
now it's not. And now the Pepsi has changed the formula, and now they're putting some bullshit in there. The ingredients went from 8 or 10 to like 20 now. It's just like,
And I think the reason why that happens is because, I mean, let's look at the math. And this is probably going to be a little far fetched, but this is the best way my brain can process it. Like, good example, they looked at, they researched like how many burgers does McDonald's as a whole make a day, and then they quantified that against, with how many cows do we have to produce this amount of beef that McDonald's is producing, and the numbers don't add up. And so you have something like this where it's so good. All of a sudden, the demand goes up, and when the demand goes up, of course, profit's gonna go up, shares gonna go up. Absolutely, shareholders are gonna be pleased. They're gonna invest more in the company, and then they got to come up with a solution, an alternative solution, because you can only grow so much of that natural stuff, um you know naturally. You can only grow so much of that, so they have to come up with some type of synthetic to assimilate the natural. And I believe that's what's happening in our society today. So knowing that, I truly believe that, okay, with all of this inflation going on, I have a little solution here. I know this is going to be simple. So knowing that you have AI, which is going to take majority of the manual jobs that we have out here, you have just the inflation because of all these borrowing money and the war. This war, it's not going to be that easy to simplify it. The whole tariff thing was a good idea, but you look back in history now, that doesn't really work in an industrial type of culture, to where you have provided other countries to be able to be self-sufficient, and all of a sudden you're asking them tariffs now. So if we're going politically, as much as I want to say, yeah, Donald Trump is, he's an intelligent guy whatsoever, unfortunately, I don't know, like everything else, I don't know if it was really well thought of, because just my political opinion, and I'm not saying that I'm against it whatsoever. I'm looking at the whole mental situation here. I'm going, we don't have a law, and we don't really have a very good, as Americans, we don't really have a very good long-term mental strategic practice when it comes to anything. We want immediate, just like our society today. It's a microwave society, you
Yeah.
know. That's why. Oh, I want to lose weight. So I gotta take this. I gotta take that magnesium and all this stuff. Ashwagandha. Da 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 da. And I believe that countries like China, and I'm not favoring them because they got a lot of stupid shit that they do too. Because on their human side, they lost that. Just like our natural side as Americans, in order for us to really, really get back into, we have to get into like back in the days of where you grow your own
Yeah.
food, you create your own shit. That's what I'm looking at that we need to be. So, are we almost out of time, bro?
Um. Yeah, I gotta kind of get going here. You know, and
Because I got 1:30 on my clock over here. You got to be out of there by 2:30.
yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I've got a lot of shit to get done before I get to work and stuff. Then my
Gotcha.
car. Then my car. Yeah, it'd be, sometimes it goes, and then but eventually, before I gotta get it fixed, it's just gonna go out. But
Damn, it's so stressful, huh?
yeah, so
It is what it is, right?
yeah, it is what it is. That's why I leave a little early too, because if it goes out and shit, I'll hop on the bus and shit, or let them know, hey, I'm right here, I'll be there.
Right. And then Lyft and Uber, man, it hits the wallet.
Yeah. Hey, this was fun though, man. We gotta go down. There's so many more stuff we gotta cover. Since we kind of ended on the health stuff, maybe next show, let's talk about this Ozempic and sort of the people, the ideology behind like why the fuck would you take Ozempic and stuff.
Oh man, Ozempic, I tell you what, the thing about Ozempic that is my main gripe is that I'm big on building your muscle, and not to be on the bulky side, but I'm talking about lean muscle. And what Ozempic does, it's such a deceptive, like Oprah and them losing all that weight. That's impressive and everything on Ozempic, but what it does, it actually stops you from muscle growth. And your
Right.
muscle growth, that is your natural hospital. You lose that, man, the long-term effects of that one,
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of people that are skinny fat.
And now Charles Barkley's doing the row, and it's becoming this fad. But we can go into that next time, and then just kind of because there's so much to unpack, man. There's so much to unpack. But I'm gonna have some clips out of this show already here.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
And but yeah, now that you got the setup and everything, ladies and gentlemen, he's gonna be doing his content, and Harrison Drinking is gonna be doing some more lives, man. It's the season to get back, get right,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
It's been fun, man. There's always some kind of a glitch, but you know what? The most important thing is that we got the audio, and if all you can do is put a picture of me with what I'm saying, hey man, that will work as long as we get the message out there, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. And that we'll do that. Absolutely, man.
Yes,
But,
sir.
But yeah, I'll let you on the back end. I'm gonna wrap up the show, and
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, Brother Ray G, go follow
Yes,
him.
yes. Have a blessed day, everyone. All right. Thank you, my brother Harris. I'll holler at you later. Okay. Peace.
All right, brother. Peace and love. Peace
Peace
and
and
love. Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, man, Brother Ray G, kind of just a little bit of late start because, the technical difficulties. But, if you're not new to the show, then that's what we do over here, man. Thank you so much. I'm already crazy. I'm gonna go make some more like juice, some apples, some carrots, a little more spinach, and then some ginger before I get up out of here. And go do my thing, handle my business, man. So salute to everybody. Subscribe. Welcome to the Hyder Pub. Harris is drinking again. I'm drinking my juice again. Huh? Back on the train, back on, just the quest, the thirst for knowledge, and trying to ultimately be better and just live this life and have some fun doing it. And that's what we do here on the Mother and Harris is drinking again. So thank you, everybody. And I guess next Thursday, it might even be before that because I'm feeling some sort of way. So until then, catch the show on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Go check out our wonderful back catalog of shows, 140 plus, for your ears to listen to. Peace and love, man. Everybody have a good day. Get your money. Stay out the way. And I'll holla at you. Harris, baby, I'm out. Cheers.